Prior to 2011, all persons who were convicted of a criminal offense in the magistrate court could have obtained bail once they lodged their appeal. There was an amendment to the Supreme Court of Judicature Act, and in that amendment, there, in our view, a provision which, in our view, places, convicted persons from the magistracy in Belize different position, I would respectfully say, from other persons in other jurisdiction, because what that amendment said is that a person who has been convicted can apply to the Supreme Court for bail, and the provisions of the Crime Control and Criminal Justice Act would apply. Now, the offense for which Mr. Vera has been convicted of is an offense which would not fall under the Crime Control and Criminal Justice Act. To put it simply, persons who apply for bail under the Crime Control and Criminal Justice Act are persons who are charged with firearm-related offenses like attempted murder, most serious offenses. His offense is not listed in the subsection as one of those offenses which are caught under the Crime Control and Criminal Justice Act. So we were saying from the get-go that, look, because of that, then he is to be treated in a different position from other persons who may be convicted of, say, maybe a firearm-related offense or more offenses which would be caught under the Crime Control and Criminal Justice Act. That's our view. The court hasn't made a decision on it as yet, but a very literal and very strict reading of the law, that is what the law says. What happened is that, and I made the point, that in the preparation of the records of appeal, strict conformity of the law has to be done. I made the point that I was doing an appeal. We did not comply with certain things within a certain time, so we had to go back to the Court of Appeal to ask for an extension of time. So we're saying that, in our view, that the similar strict conformity of the law has to be applied in respect to appeals, whether it emanates from the Magistrate Court or the Supreme Court. That is the law and ought to be applied strictly across the board.